Funny. Charlotte hit me and he was like, yo, can Act come backstage? And I was like, yeah, we gave him backstage access. And then we didn't see him. And then Taylor comes up to me. She's like, yo, Drake just dropped again. I was like, oh, this motherfucker Act already streaming. This motherfucker's already on the laptop somewhere.
You want me to get the story? Okay.
Yeah, break it down.
So, all right. Well, listen, I'm really
so it's
big
Friday night. Was it May 3rd?
Yes.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, I'm really big on supporting people who have supported me, my guys. You know what I mean?
I really appreciate you coming through.
Joe hits me, says, I need you to do my pod. I say less, I'm there. You're a big show. I'm like, I gotta be there. I feel like I need to be a part of this moment and witness you having this experience. I gotta be there, right? And I'm like, yo, rap diss songs have been dropping about every 13 hours. And I'm like, you guys gotta give me a break. The universe has to be like, yo,
ceasefire.
Go ceasefire. Let my boy get a comedy show in or something like that. You're like, come on. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm in there, I'm watching, everything is great. 50 comes out. 50 loves you, bro.
Yo, 50's the man.
Yo,
50's the man.
50 comes out, everything is good. And I'm like, all right, cool. Yo, I can't wait to get backstage, really chop it up with everyone. Yeah. I see this motherfucker right here. The first thing Akash says to me is like, yo, Crody. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo. I see, of course, Alex, and I'm like, all right, cool. Everything is good. And my phone just starts to
explode.
Starts to work a little bit. And Drake says to me, no, I asked Drake, I said, Drake, yo, because this is after Kendrick just dropped. I said, bro, you just need to give me the heads up of what's going to be what, because, you know, I got to make sure I'm at the right spot. And right now, I'm not in the right spot. And he says, yo, you got 30 minutes. Get on stream. And I'm like, this is the, like, I think 50's still on stage. And I'm like,
and to set the stage, just Drake has told us he's dropping the nuke at this point.
Yes.
So he says, you got 30 minutes, I'm dropping the nuke.
Yo, I looked at everyone around me.
Yeah, I was there.
Include my security, and I said, beeline for the door, get the driver outside. We're going back to Jersey. We might have to run tolls. We might have to drive the wrong way. Instantly, I get back to the crib, and I got back with about 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Loaded up. I obviously knew what the play was. Song drops. Just another historic night, man. Like, this has been.
Did you get the song ahead of time?
No.
Okay. Does that ever happen?
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to get this because it's about.
You want to react live.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what people want to see.
You taint the reaction.
Yeah.
Like I'll give you a tidbit that I've never said before. So when the first song comes out, Push Ups, it got leaked on my Reddit, right? And I don't know how they got it. It was a very rough version, but that's when everyone's like, "Is it AI?"
Was that the Get Money beat?
Huh?
When it still had the Biggie beat on it?
Yes, the original. And I hit Drake, and I'm like, yo, Crody, like I did something. I was like, Crody, are we going? Like, is this it? You know, because everyone was saying, yo, who's gonna go first, him or Kendrick? And I think Drake was just getting like, he wanted to get it over with. So he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. But I really don't know how it really got leaked. But I asked him about it, and he said, he didn't give me a yes or no. He was just like, yo, could you get that taken down? That already told me. I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, I don't control my Reddit. And I'm like, well, I still gotta do my job, right? He's not really telling me if it's real or it's not. Fuck it, I'm gonna go on stream. Let's at least play around with some of these alternate versions of what this could be. I'm playing the song. You know, people they're kind of having this lukewarm response because it's a very unmixed, unfinished song. I look at my phone, say, stop playing that bullshit. Here's the real shit.
No, there you go.
I put the real shit on, and I don't know how people listen faster than me because I think we're all moving in seconds, but I get it almost damn near first. And I'm playing it. Everyone in my chat, they're spamming, you're on the song. I'm like,
oh, yeah.
I get to about like the end of the song, I hear the voice note from me, which is from my stream, and I'm like, holy shit.
That's crazy.
That was your Madison Square Garden.
It was though. Yeah. For me, like, you know, like I remember when every rapper has ever mentioned me.
Yeah.
I remember M even mentioned me. I was like, oh shit, Eminem is like mentioned me.
Yeah.
When Drake used that clip, I was like, I'm immortalized.
That's it. That's it.
Because I remember back to back, Charlotte like, yo,
Yeah.
you gonna make me buy bottles of Charlotte?
Yeah.
And I was just like,
One day.
That's what I thought the bigger cosign was 616 in LA. When they identify you as the ops, that's like
no. When both of them, when they both mentioned me, the 616 in LA thing, so now, you know, this whole thing is happening. Drake drops, and of course, I'm gonna be honest with you, I really didn't think Kendrick was gonna drop at all. Because like the word was just that, you know, even I've said popularly, I said he's good at making moments, he's not good at like disses. It's like seeing a guy and he's hitting like the speed bag and you're like, yo, this guy's a fighter, but you've never seen him fight. Mm-hmm. You really don't know. So it's like, let's go off you thinking I'm a great fighter rather than seeing how I move when the pressure is really on. And
you really didn't think he was gonna drop? He's been calling for this.
No, not like I'm dropping back to back. I thought he was gonna respond maybe on his album, but in like a little tasteful way. Not like, okay, let's drop song for song. Let's do it now. So I know Drake was ready to do it now. So I started a countdown. I'm like, all right, let's see. And I honestly thought I was gonna go to like, yo, this is day 70, not responding. Day 17th came, he dropped Euphoria. I'm like fucking shocked. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They're dropping songs back to back. And then I also started realizing something very unique. My stream is almost the place where the biggest, if you ask me, the biggest beef in hip hop history.
Yeah.
And musically, right? Because obviously, you know, we don't, big in Pac, and those had really serious dire ramifications. But just musically, this is the most songs we've ever got.
Hip hop is bigger than it was 25 years ago.
The consumption is crazier.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm watching this and I'm like, this is all playing out where my stream is the town square.
You're the epicenter of it all. Yeah.
I'm the radio station. I'm not only the media, but I'm like the reflection and where the fans are coming to consume this for the first time. And I'm the premiere. You know how I know that? Push-ups drop. Next day. Actually, Push-ups drops. The official. So I'm on a 10-hour, actually it might have been 12 hours live stream. I'm playing the leaked version.
Yeah.
Crazy.
2 hours later, I get the real version. So I'm like, fuck it. We got the real version now and there's an extra beat at the end. I'm playing that shit. I'm like, okay, this is dope. 2.5 hours later, which by the way, it shows how long I stream for. 2.5 hours later, Rick Ross's man hits me and I'm thinking he just wants to call into the stream. Shout out to my man, Sam Sneak. He said, yo, Ak, hit me. It's important. It's urgent. I'm like, oh, okay, you probably just want to get on. I just want to ask him, like, why does Rick Ross not like Drake? Did Drake like steal his Wingstop? So what's going on? Yo, he calls into the stream. He's like, just check her phone.
Well, I just text you something, man. You can text me back. Enjoy, man.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna see it and text you back. Bet.
All
right. Wait. No fucking way. Chat. I have a Rick Ross record. It's called Champagne Moments. Ross goes into the studio, makes a diss song in 3 hours. They sent, I don't know how quickly they did everything. They sent it to me while I'm still on stream. They're like, premiere that. That happens. Also, simultaneously, the R&B, like, listen, I blame all this on Cat Williams. You know what I mean? Like, ever since he said that.
Yeah, truly. He was a catalyst for
talk.
Yeah.
Then,
because you saw it get, I really think you saw it could get rewarded.
Yes.
Cat has like 60 million views or whatever on that episode.
Yes.
We all want to see his new special that came out, I think, Saturday.
Yeah.
It kind of revived Cat in a way. So I think a lot of people like me who love being haters were like, oh, you could get rewarded for this. Whereas for 20 years before that, it was like, hey, if you got negative shit to say, everybody's going to look at you crazy. Just fall back. But I feel like if it's substantiated and you got it and it's logically sound, people will reward it. And I think 2024 has been like that for that reason.
And I'm in this moment of realizing this shift that's happened. I'm like, did Ross really just send me? Like, I know some people joke about the DJ on my name. They be like, yo, you're just academics, bro. You haven't DJed in a while, which, to be fair, I haven't DJed in a long time. I used to do it back in college. But like, that's what the quintessential role of a DJ is, to premiere record. So I get that from Ross, and I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm like, all right, I'm kind of going through the moments here. Another song drops, and Quavo and Chris Brown, they're beefing too.
Yeah.
I almost call that an R&B beef, but it's not because
R&B.
he was a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Chris Brown goes crazy. By the way, it seems like everybody's fighting over girls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go crazy. Quavo calls me the next morning. Instantly, I'm thinking, because I've had a conversation with Quavo before, and I'm thinking he's mad at me for something I said on the stream. Because I get pretty heated and passionate, and sometimes I say some shit. And I do try to get I'm not Schulz or anything, or Akash or anything, or Mark, but I try to get my little jokes off.
You're very funny.
And
Very funny.
I get the call. Quavo says, yo, Ak, he's like, yo, you hyped up that Chris Brown song so crazy? So he said, why you doing me like that? I'm like, I'm just reacting to music, like new music is dropping.
Yeah.
Yo, he's like, you know I was gonna come back, right? I said, word? I said, good. He's like, yo, I got it, but I only want you to drop it.
Fire.
I'm like, let's do it. Let's do it. So pretty much ever since then, and then every time after that, while I was on stream, Kendrick, and I have no communication with the team, Kendrick drops only when I'm on stream. He hasn't done a non-stream drop since Euphoria.
Interesting.
So they know.
He's dropped 5 songs.
So,
But you
and
also stream
every
12
song-
hours a day. You're on stream a lot.
if you're never not on stream, he's gonna drop like
Son, you were on stream at 9:15 in the morning when he dropped Friday?
This Friday?
6:16 in LA. That's 9:16 LA.
Yes.
That means,
Yes.
God damn, dude.
What were you doing?
No, I'll tell you why. I was on stream. So the night before I'm on stream, and I ain't gonna lie, I was blissed.
Yeah.
Like I was drunk. Like I got off stream early. Usually I do 6 hours. It's about like 2 hours and 45 minutes.
He said, I gotta go.
Yo, I started looking up because you know me, like on my streams, we do everything live. So we're Googling, we're doing things, we're getting lyrics, we're like trying to connect dots. And I remember I had like a cup of like tequila and I was mixing with orange juice. And sometimes I'll be turning up to music before while drinking. I don't know what happened. I might have drunk myself. I might have did it myself, my brother. You get what I'm saying? And what happened was like, I started looking up at the screen and the words were just, it was just like I was dyslexic. And usually when that happens, it's like, I'm clear.
Power down.
Yeah, I'm clairvoyant enough to know, hey, when you're talking, you have to think to talk. And you usually talk for 10 hours without thinking.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing words getting kind of mingled and and I'm like, I gotta get off of here because the audience might not know the instant drop off. Yeah. But cerebrally, like, I'm dumb. Like,
It's only going to get worse.
It's only gonna get worse. And I think I just like cut the stream off and I was like, I lost power. I didn't want to tell them.
But you did. Your brain did.
So I'm feeling so guilty because at this point they're used to the 6 hours. They're like, yo, what the fuck was that? 3 hours? You a bitch.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, man.
That's so
Let me just get
The
sober.
internet started speculating why he just cut the live stream.
They're telling me that Drake is Drake must have blah 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 like told you to get no. So I'm like, because really I was about to break down Drake's lyrics. I'm like, you know what? I wake up, first thing I do, go feed my dogs, whatever. I'm like, yo, I'm on stream, early stream. As soon as I get on stream, I'm about to break down Drake's lyrics. And I have about like, it's almost like 100,000 people watching.
Whoa.
Yeah, in the morning. And I'm like getting to it, like I'm in like the first verse and everyone's like, yo, Kendrick drop. I'm like, I'm looking at the comments, I'm like, you guys are fucking trolls.
Wait, what are you streaming on?
I'm streaming on multiple platforms.
His Twitter, it's
So I stream
crazy.
on 2 YouTube platforms.
And
Right.
it's a simultaneous stream.
Yes, you see that.
So if you're on Twitch, if you're on
We're about to start streaming on TikTok too. So
interesting. Got it.
for big moments, I get on X as well.
Yeah.
I don't know the monetization strategy yet fully for X, but you know,
It's more about eyeballs at this
Yes.
point. Like let's create, but you can have
100%.
one single stream that disseminates to all these different
yeah,
platforms.
just on YouTube, we almost within 2 channels, I'll have one with like 80,000 and then the other with 30,000.
Wow.
Rumble will have about like 35 or 25.
Dude, at one
whatever.
point, his
And then Twitch.
X had like an 800,000.
Yeah, and then the reach on X is like
Insane.
I don't like, you know, I have some theories about like my Twitter is like it's like it has steroids right now.
Yeah, Elon, yes.
Yeah, like shit. Elon responded to Elon responded to like the last stream was like, yo, this is what we're tapped into. Like he literally, I go live, it sends out a tweet when you go live on X, And he goes in the comments and says, this is what everyone cares about right now.
Wow. Elon is African, bro. Shout out to Elon, dude. That's fire.
I don't know how he has time for like.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't even listened to all the diss tracks. How is Elon tapping into your stream?
Well,
Go make a car.
I know, son.
The fuck you listen to
Tesla
rap
stock
beat
in the
for?
toilet.
I know. We're
I
trying to
seen
get
my
to
first
Mars,
Cybertruck
bro.
This
today.
guy.
Yeah.
I seen my very first Cybertruck today. I've never seen one of them shits.
They're kinda
in
cool,
person.
right?
Yeah, they look cool. But yeah, to see that level, I was like, this is like such a commercially viable and accessible rap beef, but it's
Okay.
benefiting so many people.
All right, let's talk about